welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're filming outside because it's such a nice day today and I love staying here. So today I'm gonna share with you my tips on surviving high school. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, summer officially started June 20th, which means my first tip for you guys will be to enjoy your summer and don't think about what's going to come or high school right now. Just like enjoy your time with the people around you, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Just have fun. Even though we can't go out and experience summer like we used to, I would want for you guys to at least have fun at home. Create activities, do something fun for yourself. The second thing is to pray. I remember my first year in high school, I was really not looking forward to it because I had to move from New York to New Jersey and in a couple of months, and I was just still new to the country. I was just a few months old and I was like, God, please, I don't want to move to another place again. I want to stay in New York. I already had a high school I was hoping to go to, but that didn't work out. And that doesn't mean that God didn't hear my prayer. That just meant that what my plans are for my life are not what God's plan was for me. I had a different path to follow and I would not change a thing. If I was asked to rewind the time, I wouldn't want to go to high school in New York because that would mean that I won't meet the incredible people I have met here, my friends. So that's what I would advise you to do, to pray. Know that what your plan or timeline you have for yourself are not the same thing as what God has for you. He has a different plan for you, and remember that everything He does works out for your good. So my next tip is not to worry about making friends on your first day. I know we all want to make friends on the first day because we think by the middle of the school year or the end of the school year, all the good friends are already taken, and it's not how it works. It's not like a vending machine you can push buttons and get the good ones and suddenly everything's empty. I don't think that's how it works. It didn't work that way for me. And although I met my first friend on my first day, I didn't even realize that she was gonna be my friend on the long run because I just thought, oh, she's just another person going to school here, and I was like, oh, cool. But she turned out to be a good friend of mine and I'm still friends with her to this day. I remember we were in French class and she was sitting in front of me and I think my teacher asked us to work in pairs and I was talking to her, but we're just trying to finish out the work we were supposed to do, and I didn't think about making friends with her because I'm very socially awkward. And I saw her again at gym, physics. You would think that I would try to have a conversation with her by now. Well, that's not what I did. I didn't say anything. I just said hi and that's it. And I remember in gym, I was having difficulties opening my locker and I couldn't do it, and I asked the teacher to help me, but then she said, oh, if I wanted I could put my stuff in her locker and share her lockers with her till I get mine fixed. And that's how we became friends, and that's how I started talking to her, and that's how I got my friend. I didn't force it to happen, it just happened. And I remember that I actually prayed to God for this. I was like, God, as I walk into the school, I wanted to choose my friends for me. I wanted to pick out my friends for me. I don't want to do it myself because I don't know who they are, but you already created them, so you know who exactly is good for me and I'm good for them. So yeah, they'll come to you, or God will lead you to them. I've made so much friends in high school that my past self will question if I would ever make friends like this. And when I say I've made a lot of friends, I don't mean that I have this multitude of friends. I mean that I have friends that are really friends. They're always looking out for me. They're always trying to help me. Even when I stress out and have my whole panic situation, they're always there. They're like, Michelle, stop stressing out. You're gonna do good. I love all my friends so much, and they're my best part of high school, honestly. I wouldn't have gotten through high school without them, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. And I promise you guys that your friends in middle school probably are not going to still be your friends in high school. Maybe. You guys might think you're gonna be the closest friends ever. You guys might still be friends, but you're gonna make new friends in high school that completely change your life. And then you start questioning, like, where have these people been all your life? And that's exactly what happened to me. My third tip will be not to take freshman year for granted. Do not take it for granted. Whatever you have to do, whatever you have to accomplish, whatever clubs you want to join, do that freshman year. I wish I was talking to myself right now because I had to wait till sophomore year to get comfortable in the school for me to first get into a club. It's not the worst thing, but now I wish I started on time in freshman year. But that's done now, it's in the past, and I can't change that, which is okay. Well, I would advise you to do whatever you have to do while the sun is out, and don't waste any more time. Don't wait till your senior year to start accumulating more work. If you have electives you know you're going to choose this year, start doing it. Don't wait for later in the year, because now senior year you're going into colleges, and you see colleges looking for like a 3.0 GPA or 3.4 GPA, and you have not acquired that during the your years in high school. Then you're gonna have to start struggling and trying to make up for it senior year, which isn't pretty or funny. So yeah, my first tip is to not take freshman year for granted, and actually use all the time you have. That year sets the momentum for the rest of your high school year. So maybe in senior year you can relax a little bit, but just you have to start now. My fourth tip would be that taking advanced classes in high school isn't the most important thing. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying not to challenge yourself, but some people have noticed that they want to take all these honors and AP classes, and they struggle in them, and you see them not doing so well in them. I wouldn't advise you to take those classes if you know it's not the strongest suit for you. If you're in normal high school classes and that's working out for you, why don't you finish it? Why don't you do it and do it well? Why do you want to take an advanced classes and mess your grade up or mess your GPA up? Why would you want to do that and jeopardize that? Unless if you know you're ready to challenge yourself, and not just taking advanced classes and thinking, oh, it's just a normal high school classes, and not fighting hard, and not studying hard, and not doing well in tests and stuff like that, and just relaxing. If you're remember, taking advanced classes means you have to study twice as hard as anyone else. You have to make sure, because you're doing more stuff, more work, more activities, so you have to put in the work. If you're ready for that challenge, by all means take those advanced classes, and I'm pushing everyone to take them if you're ready for the challenge, if you're ready to push yourself hard. In the long run it will benefit you, but do not take it at the expense of yourself, or do not take it because, oh, my friends are taking it. Do not take it because, oh, my friends are in that class. Oh, we want to do what's right for you. Don't worry about your friends. You guys are all running an individual human race. You guys are not the same. Do what works best for you. And the last but not the least is that, remember, you're not just a high school kid. You're a human being. You're a person. You have a home. You have responsibilities. So do not stress yourself so hard. I really wish I was talking to myself now in high school, because that's exactly what I did. I stressed hard, and when I'm not doing things well, I'm panicking, and I'm just being, I can't explain to you the level of anxiety I feel in school. But that's what I'm saying, and that's my advice to you. From my mistakes, I'm saying, do not stress hard. You're not just a high school kid. And that's what some of us fail to understand. Some teachers fail to understand that we have homes we're responsible for. You have responsibilities at home. Some of us are taking care of our siblings. Some of us are the one providing for our families. If you're stressing out, it's okay. If you're having bad days, it's okay, because you're not just a high school kid. You're also part of the world. You have other things bothering you too. So if you feel overwhelmed, that's totally fine. I just hope you have someone that you can talk to and that can listen to you and help you out. So it's totally okay to have bad days, okay? So that's it, and I hope these tips helped you. Remember, these are just all that helped me. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. And if you have anything that works for you, if things are working out great for you, I'm so happy for you, and I advise that you continue doing it. So see you next time. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.